Hello, 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 and welcome back to the next episode of the Starbright podcast. Today is episode 26, and this is going to be our Hear Me Out episode, I guess. Probably some controversial opinions and some hot takes, right?
Yes, that seems to be what we're doing today.
Well, anyone want to kick us off?
Aren't you the one with all the controversial opinions?
Where do you get that impression from?
Mr. Monster Fucker in Chief over here.
You couldn't wait. You couldn't wait 30 seconds to bring it up.
No, I actually talked to Drought this week, so immediately. Drought reached out and was in my server voice chat this week.
I keep on meaning to hop in VC over there.
So
it's just as chaotic as this podcast over there, so be warned.
If I am kicking us off, hold on, let me get the actual image here. Because I have one almost immediately that I could throw out.
Mouse, since you may not have many of your own, I want to see what your initial take of what kink either of these characters, any of these characters might have. I know which one I'm gonna go next.
Which one?
God.
Completely not near this current topic.
No. So
I have nothing that will go for Dom gym
was
teacher.
high key judging this one. So
Why?
so look. It's just giving really bad polyamory. Like this is like Koga is basically from a super dysfunctional family, but like not just family, they're also like a really, really bad polyam family that's like super toxic. And then there's like the whole element of like just not bathing. It's like primal meets unwashed.
Ugh. Ugh.
I don't
Yeah.
remember that from the anime.
Yeah, there was a whole conversation about how dirty they were, if I recall correctly.
Ugh.
Oh damn. The idealism has dropped. Can't hear me out for no stinky ass.
I just feel like we have to remember we are literally talking wolves. Like, how many wolves do you know that bathe regularly?
That's a really good question.
I'm gonna go into a hunt later for Koga's wiki and see. I don't remember this.
Wait, hold on. Did you just say Koga's weenie? Is that what you said?
Wiki. Key.
I
I
mean,
stopped mid conversation and had to be like, wait, did I hear
given
that
the subject of
correctly?
the podcast, I mean,
I had to clarify because I did not hear wiki. Gotta
So-
enunciate that K there.
I try.
I'll jump into one. I'll jump into another one here.
I'm so sad.
This is a much newer one. I know Kat should know who this is. I don't know if anyone
Oh my
else would know who this is.
god.
Turbo Granny. Okay. All right.
Don't-
She's experienced.
Miles, have you watched Dan to Dan yet?
No, I need to, and I haven't gotten around to it.
Well, nothing.
Oh, I mean,
Dan is great.
you cannot spoil anything for me because I have the attention span of a small rodent. Who's
Okay,
got
well, I'll just say this.
Yeah.
Okay, Turbo Granny is very experienced. She knows what she's doing. She's a master in her subject. Okay.
So you just want like you just want like a patron.
I mean, she's very
mentor.
against the abusive woman. Okay, she very much is a feminist and she stands up for them. All right, in a major way. All right, she's just she's the heroic icon that we should all be looking to, you know, and respect.
Counter. She may steal and lose your balls.
That's fair.
That's this is completely fair.
That's just Dom energy right there. Like that's just what I expect.
Just slips out of her pocket.
Smashing your
Falls
balls
right on the
into your soul. Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing we do about that.
It's okay. It's a fair loss. Fair sacrifice.
Correct. I mean, I have no problem with it.
Oh god. Don't know.
Cat, there you go. Lessons for later.
So he says that, but
So run at him.
Mm-hmm.
This is just Brad energy right here. Just like run at him and threaten to take his balls every time he says anything.
he tried to
Now
run
you
at
know
me
it's his thing.
the other day, and he claims it was for a hug, but
It was for
my
a hug.
body said self-defense.
Listen, when you crouch in the doorway, put your hands on the door frame and prepare to launch yourself at the other person like a missile. It's very
That's
clearly
laying
for a hug.
down.
Honestly, my experience usually would lead to hug, but I would also
See.
get the fuck out of the way.
See? Yeah, well, she didn't do either of those things.
Did she kick you?
I lifted up my leg ready for him to launch himself into it.
Hell yes. I'm very proud of you.
And I've just barely avoided the foot, only to get elbowed in the jaw later. So just abuse.
I've done nothing. That
Spectacular. Spectacular. I approve of this 100%.
Now I'm gonna
Just abuse.
put up for my next one probably one of the there's a few really unhealthy ones on there that Koga is now added onto that list. And we are going to put up Drax from Osmosis
I knew
Jones.
this was gonna come.
Wow, I haven't seen or thought about Osmosis Jones in 10 plus years at least.
Drax is the villain.
Yeah. It's the jawline, isn't it? It's the jawline.
That, and there's like a scene where he like semi chokes somebody out with one hand. Like,
Okay,
there's a few
I
things.
can see that. That's fair.
Did you ever read the webcomic? I think it was called Heartburn for Osmosis Jones, where it followed like Thrax as the main character.
No, I did not.
Yeah, it was a pretty big web comic, and it was actually a very good friend of mine. She is the one who drew it and made it and created it, and then she
I
was
feel like that's such a niche thing to be into, like
she was like R5 Ninja Turtle was her YouTube name, and she got big on YouTube for doing like cartoon conspiracy videos and whatnot. And then she also got famous for her art, and now she works for the company that does Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss and whatnot, and she does like a major part of their storyboarding and character art and design and whatnot and stuff like that. Very cool art. But yeah, she got into the industry because of the webcomic that she drew that had Thrax as the main character.
That does sound like something you would be involved in, to be honest.
And funnily enough, she is a pretty kinky person herself. I know she's like huge into like hypno as well. I don't know if that has anything to do with Thrax. I don't think so. But like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's some connection. But Osmosis Jones was like very famous back in the day for being like this thing that kinky people were into. I couldn't tell you why. They like cells for some reason.
They're made of organelles. Not many people understand that reference. That's okay.
Yeah. That sounds, I don't know. I don't remember this being a big thing people were into, but I'm just sitting here nodding like, yeah, that sounds correct. Also, I apologize for anyone. I'm super low energy today, and I'm just like half awake, nodding along to some of these, like, yeah, I can see it. To paint the picture, I'm sitting here in my pajamas with my hair up in a bun, just like one eye open, just nodding like, yeah, I could absolutely see somebody telling me this with a straight face.
Now, I don't know if my next one really qualifies as a hear me, because I feel like hear me out has to be like a hot take, right? Something not everyone would do. You have to have a reason for it, right? Generally, I mean, so Thrax, I don't know that I'd even put that on there, but I'll put mine.
No, the thing is, like, I feel like a lot of the hear me outs are just like, people would agree. Oh god, another Baldur's Gate thing. Like, literally everyone.
Goddamn right. If you're not adding Mizora to your Baldur's Gate 3 harem, I don't know that you're playing the game.
See, that's an objectively attractive demon. Okay.
Correct. Well, you're not really supposed to. I mean, she's a demon. She's there to make deals, potentially, take souls.
When you're in this scene, you get what you get. I feel like there's a lot of people in the scene where we could make an argument that they may be on the demonic spectrum.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe
like you've been to events. You know exactly what the fuck I mean.
Yeah, I don't know, but this is like directly like,
At what point,
bro, she turns one of the other characters into a half a demon because he breaks his contract. Well, if he breaks his
I'm about to
contract.
hear me out on this one. Hear me out though. At what point on the neurodivergent spectrum and Satan spectrum do you just become demon?
Depends on how much you're into body modification, I think.
I don't think that's necessarily true, but I feel like it helps.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one.
For the longest, I wanted to get the little mini cosmetic surgery that would point your ears so you would have elf ears.
Yeah, but that's
yeah, where they tie
hey
the tip.
guys, I'm a fucking nerd.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
I am a nerd.
Yeah. I mean, me too. But
can,
like, that's a self-identification right there.
That one can cause issues, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And that's why I never went forward with it.
Well, there's a lot of them that like they seem minor, but like there's complications that can occur.
Mm-hmm.
But that's also true with like most body mods. So
the eyeball tattoos scare me the most. And they do cause minor blindness for at least a week, even when done correctly.
They cause minor blindness.
Temporary blindness.
That's a statement. Minor blindness. Because there's minor blindness, guys. I too should go through phases of minor blindness. I call it sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. So why are we talking about hear me outs? And the first thing that pops up as I'm like scrolling through reels on mute is the winged beasts from Maleficent. From the
I was gonna bring up Maleficent later as one of my choices.
Like I love that we're doing this, and I'm just like, well, hear me out, maybe. Maybe.
I know I can fix Maleficent.
Look, you wouldn't want to. Be real.
What?
You wouldn't want to fix her. You'd love her just the way she is.
I mean, I don't want her to become unspicy, but she doesn't have to be unnecessarily evil anymore.
Right, but I would argue she wasn't unnecessarily evil at all, especially in the live action.
Okay, well, up to the point.
I would say her pettiness and spite and like her whole "this bitch took my wings" was completely understood.
But listen, her vengeance damages not just the people that she wants to hurt anymore at some point, right? It starts affecting everyone in the kingdom. And that's where I kind of, if you want to just get vengeance on those individuals, sure, absolutely.
The whole arc is her realizing that was bad. So like, yes,
I don't disagree, but I think I can help her along that journey.
Okay. I feel like Will's telling us he just wants to be the pretty princess in the story.
I mean, if Maleficent is the goth mom,
or are you just wanting to be the crow? What's the crow's name? I can't remember the crow's name.
Why am I drawing a blank? But I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you.
I think that's what he's wanting to be. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
I was about to Google it too, but like you'd be faster than me if you're on the computer.
No. I wouldn't want to be the crow.
Diaval. Dival?
Yeah, Diaval.
Yep. Okay.
I feel like Will's giving the cartoon animated version though.
No. I am actually. I don't know. She's not on my list, but
No. I feel like this is Will right here.
Oh, what?
That's Will.
No, I am not the crow. I am not the Diaval.
Yeah.
I am interested to see the new.
There's a GIF here. This is him reacting to Maleficent right here.
I am interested to see the new minorly interested to see the new Wizard of Oz prologue movie that they're doing, though. You know the one I'm talking about Glenda and
Yeah.
her going to magic school and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Have you ever seen Wicked? Like, have you ever seen the
A
Broadway
long
show?
time ago, but yeah.
Yeah.
I got to go see it on Broadway, luckily in high school. Shit was
Me too,
so
actually.
cool.
That's actually when I saw it as well. I saw it on Broadway in high school.
Hell yeah.
I saw it on Broadway, but it was a very long time ago. It was like first round. Long ass time ago.
You honestly think that high school wasn't a long time ago? Do you forget that I am an old?
Well, for you and me, that's not for Kat.
That's true. Cat's a baby.
What's your next pick, Kat? You still haven't put an image in?
Shit. Sorry. It is my turn. Oh god. What hot take do I want to put up there? Oh, I know. Hold on.
I know what my next one's gonna be. I've already got mine prepared.
Yeah, this was a really hard one for me because I don't feel attraction. I'm sitting here going, I really don't have any. Like, I can give you things that I could say, like, were traits that were like, okay, this is a hear me out kind of thing, but like, not characters. There was nothing that was like a big name character that I was like, I would. Okay, you've already got him though.
Oh my god. All right.
No.
Well,
Yeah.
You can't even argue. Okay, that's just Will's personality.
It's the ideal figure to sass to, which, yeah, I do got him. The amount of bullshit Grimm had to put up with, though, as well as his voice. Voice, super good actor. Don't know who the voice actor is, but yeah, just.
I'm just thinking, like, are you more Billy or Mandy, though?
I don't know, babe. Will.
probably Mandy. Probably.
I feel like you had to up your Billy antics, though.
I feel like she starts Billy, but then, like, she'll be super silly, but then be serious about the silliness and turn into Mandy. I don't know. Goes back and forth, maybe.
I'm just picturing the Mandy malevolent grin when she actually does smile.
All right, I got my next one. I hope you're ready. This shouldn't be too controversial, I don't think. I'm still putting it on the list for reasons, but
For reasons.
for very important reasons. And yes, we all know who that is.
You know what?
I would hope.
You know what? We've already established you're a monster fucker, but you went all in.
Whoa, 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 whoa. This is a very specific dress.
Uh-huh. But, like, you think you're taking away from the fact that you're a monster fucker here. Doubt.
No matter how much you try and pigeonhole me, you'll never succeed, okay?
That just sounds like something you're into, okay?
My horniness knows no bounds, okay? I am not limited in scope to anything that is monstrous.
I also love that this is the specific image that you found because, like, we're really focusing on the fact that she's got substantial.
If you search Dragon from Shrek, that is literally the first image.
Baby got back.
Yep. My algorithm is cursed as fuck, so I'm not sure that would be the first thing popping.
No, it is. And I'll tell you why. Because that's the wiki picture for her on Wikipedia.
Okay, the next one's just as bad.
Oh no.
Hold on. I have to share this one because, like, the next one's like somehow worse. It's giving like MySpace photo for some reason.
Yeah, it does. The fact that she has like fingers and not claws in it kind of messes with me. It doesn't look like she has a clawed like lizard hand or anything. It's the 5 fingers.
Yeah, that is kind of a little Kind of a little strange.
Oh, and then I scrolled down. There's just straight up furry porn next. So like, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're going deep into the monsters.
But see, here's the thing. She's very anthropomorphic. Like not physically, but like she is a fully sapient, intelligent being.
Did I save this on my phone just to post in this chat?
Oh my God.
Yes.
I don't know if I can show that. I guess there's nothing specifically obscene.
I've got nothing. I was just like, I had to see it. So now you do too. Wow.
I mean,
the search suggestions are cute dragon from Shrek.
Yep. See, which is why I'm saying it's not precisely a hot take. But
you're
like,
definitely not alone because somebody's done the edits.
Oh no, there's tons of it. There's tons of Donkey X Dragon, Shrek X Dragon. Don't ask me why I know, but like it's out there.
We already know why.
I know for sure.
Of course you know.
I'll save you for any more Discord.
So for anyone who isn't aware, just random naked Shrek gif is just a staple in writing.
Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
Yeah.
Correct.
And
then here's Cat's next one.
So, Mouse, have you seen Assassination Classroom?
No, but I am posting my Shrek gif just to torture
Oh
you
my
guys.
God.
I won't be showing that one.
Look, I have just an absurd number of just random Shrek reactions.
Me too.
I'm not surprised by this, but no, Kat, I can see why that's the tentacles for you, isn't it?
It's kind of that. He is an alien. He's Koro Sensei. He's a great supportive teacher. Okay.
Yeah, supportive. That's what we're going with.
He goes the extra 20,000 miles for his student. He can fly. He has superhuman abilities. He does crazy shit in the anime.
We know.
All of that can be true. All of it.
Yeah.
I feel like our private chat is one of the most cursed spaces in our litany of things that we do for this podcast. And we really are upping the ante for ourselves with this.
All right, here's my
next one. If we went back to some of the Grinch things we were posting for Christmas last year, people would be mortified.
Here's my next one. You might recognize
one.
Well, I don't know if you've ever seen this.
No, it's Attack on Titan. You just like the big mommy, yeah.
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 Annie from Attack on Titan. I mean, she will beat the shit out of you.
You know what?
Absolutely.
I'm sensing a trend here. Trunchbull and then Annie from Attack on Titan.
Wait, you chose the picture after she literally just murked one guys.
Damn right.
Damn right. Are terrible.
It's his what the fuck called Rip Chain that she's on.
Cat, there's a fucking theme here. He wanted the little girl got swung around by her braids, and now the scene where she like yo-yos a bitch. Like I see a theme here.
There is.
Well, first of all, as a grown adult, I'd put up a fight against Trunchbull. That's not the point when it comes to Trunchbull. This one, I'd get stepped on. I can't fight.
You're just telling me you want a brat Trunchbull. That's all I'm hearing.
You like your hair being pulled?
There's some understanding happening on here.
Because I feel like that's a trend.
It is. I feel like there's some self call-outs happening here.
No.
Also, you notice the size difference on almost every one that he's done? Dragon, Annie, Trunchbull, yeah.
See, even the other mother, she in her spider form, she gets really big too.
In
Yeah.
the spider form. You don't want the spider form. I don't want the spider. No one wants the spider form.
You sure? Because we're already establishing the monster side of things.
I'm very sure.
I'm suspicious.
I'm gonna use a very safe.
Are you guys now realizing that we can establish trends?
I think so.
And you've been calling yourself out from day one, though. So we already
Yeah.
know it.
I've been very open.
Yeah.
Trying to figure it out. Now I can't really explain this one. I'm trying to find a good picture.
Oh no.
Like, so
That's not
I
a
feel
good sign.
I feel like with Hear Me Out, there's always like an element of like, I really don't know how to justify this, but you'll get it.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, I've seen that with a lot of them too, where I'm just like, okay, I can see it, but also I'm judging. I don't know this one.
I don't think I know this one.
Well, that probably makes sense.
The jawline is not the jawline.
Yeah, he was the goofy, super silly one. It's called the Doodle Bops. It was a kid show. They came out with a whole toy line off of them that had like color washable clothes, whatever. I don't know. I've always really liked Mo from it. I think I don't know. I think he was the drummer. Yeah, he was the drummer in it. That's about all I got.
Okay, well, I have another one. Kat might recognize this one. And it's not the actress. Okay, it's the character in this. Okay, I don't know, Mouse, if you'll recognize this at all.
Les Mis.
Indeed.
I forget the name of the character.
I don't know why, but for some reason I navigated away from the chat that we're posting these on. There we
go. She plays the wife of the fucking innkeeper. What?
But also, it's Helena
don't
Bonham
remember her.
Carter. I really don't think that you would have to justify this one to anyone.
Well, no, it's not the actress. Have you ever seen Les Mis?
Yeah, but it's been a long time.
Because in the more recent movie of Les Mis, it's Helena Bonham Carter and Sacha Baron Cohen who play Thénardier is the name of his. I don't know if she has a name other than Madame Thénardier, but they play the crooked innkeepers that take care of the girl when she's young, and they're super crooks, basically. You might not remember if you haven't seen it in a long time, but they rip off everyone in like the most stereotypical but crazy over the top always fashion. They can't do something without trying to twist it in their favor, basically. They are thieves of the highest order. But while they thieve against everyone else, they are very much in it together. She's very much in it with Sacha Baron Cohen, and she's very loyal, and I appreciate the double-faced nature of, you know, treating everyone like you're a demon, but, you know, the person that you love, like, you know, you're an angel. You know what I mean? And it's very, I think she'd be a good partner. I mean, I know she's not a good person, but she'd be a good partner.
Okay. I mean, I can see that, but I also can't really picture a whole lot about the character.
You honestly should go and watch the new movie. Russell Crowe does not do a great job as Javert because he doesn't really know how to sing, so he pretty much just like speaks, and it's not super great. But everyone else in the movie, if you like musicals, everything else in the movie is fucking fantastic. Hugh Jackman plays the main character, and he's a Broadway trained actor. So him playing oh my god, I can't remember his name. Oh my god, that's not my name, Javette. Oh my god, this is gonna kill me later. But he's fucking amazing. Anne Hathaway has maybe the best rendition of I Dreamed a Dream I have ever seen in my life. She's literally sobbing as she's singing it. It's ridiculous. Don't know how she does it. But it's really good, and I recommend watching it. But yeah, she'd be my pick. One of my picks.
Okay. I can see it, but also like I don't remember enough about the character in the series to make a
Fair
whole lot of
enough.
head details of it.
You'd have to rewatch it. I love Les Mis.
I'm gonna hop on the musical trend real
Jean
quick.
Valjean, that's it. God damn.
My next Hear Me Out isn't on my actual written list, but it's the dad from Hairspray that runs the magic
I've never
shop.
seen Hairspray.
Oh my goodness! Ah!
I don't know this one.
He's super supportive of his wife. His wife runs a at-home laundry business. He runs a little like joke store. So funny, super supportive. Like, I don't got much other reasoning for it. He's
And
super
it's
cool.
Christopher Walken.
I don't talk about that part. I talk about the character.
What's wrong with Christopher Walken?
I feel like a lot. I don't know enough about him to say for sure I would like him.
Leave my man's name out of your mouth if you're going to pretend something's wrong with him.
I'll look up.
He's a legend and an icon.
Is he controversial?
No, he does not deserve your disrespect.
There's a whole like scene where the other the like enemy chick's mom tries to like get him to cheat with her, and he has no idea. He's a little too dumb sometimes. He's completely oblivious at what's happening until it's like almost a step too far. But he's precious.
All right, I got.
Sorry, you guys will have to bear with me here. My ex decided to be a problem right now.
Oof.
Yeah, like right in the middle of me doing something. We need to talk about something right now.
No, you got to be like, I'm currently voice fucking a couple. I don't have.
You don't understand. We're discussing the merits of Hear Me Out. I can't deal with you being petty right now.
Speaking of,
he's big mad about the Netflix account that because Netflix like blocked him from viewing my account remotely. He's big mad that he paid for it, and I'm like, okay, that's not a me issue. I didn't make the decision. Netflix did. So like, why are you crying to me?
Correct. Get fucked.
Yeah,
here's my next one. Okay. I don't know that this is precisely all that controversial once again.
The nurse from Silent Hill, the movie.
Goddamn right.
I feel like that's an entire porn genre for a reason.
Yeah.
I
had Pyramid Head on my list too.
Funnily enough, if you didn't put Pyramid Head on here, I was going to put Pyramid Head on here.
You still could.
Okay.
We can both agree.
I liked the Silent Hill movie. That's a controversial take in and of itself because so many people.
Here's the thing. I feel like Pyramid Head's in the same class of the aliens, the urinal heads that we talked about last time.
Oh my god!
There's a theme.
Ruin it for him.
Kat's sister disowned her because I told her all about how Kat is in favor of the urinal alien argument.
But
and now she's not part of the family anymore.
Again, they don't wear that armor all the time. The armor just looks like a
urinal. Wouldn't wear a urinal all the time, I'd hope.
His space. My brain is completely blank here. I was about to say a thing and now it's gone. It's gone forever, guys. I'm sorry. My brain just said no. Just threw that in the wind.
That's fair.
There might be some worth in talking about, like, why, though, a lot of... It's obviously not for everyone, as in Mouse, you don't really have one. Oh, no, the list in general for, like, Hear Me Outs and stuff. why some
Being
people might
Denny, like
transpose
I
it.
genuinely cannot do these. Like I can come up with like traits, but like a list was something that was completely out of reach for me. Like I could not figure out how to even come up with one. And I thought about it. I'm like, no, it makes sense. I can't come up with any because like I couldn't. It's just not how I'm built.
Mhm.
But I can give you like lists where I'm like, okay, I can see this behavior being something I'd be into, but like applying it to a person or character was like beyond me.
See, I can objectively either physically or just from other traits see that there would be attraction. I mean, it doesn't mean there is any. I've never like jerked off to any of these. Like I don't. But I could see that if I knew them in real life, there could be a connection. I wouldn't be
Okay.
closed to the idea.
Well, me, I look at some of the stuff that their characters do. I'm just like, oh yeah, that's kind of hot. And that's kind of where my, I guess, attraction would lie with each one of them. And trying to put that into Kink's perspectives for me either gives me the knowledge of maybe I might want to try this, maybe not, but not necessarily in all retrospects. Like Thrax definitely would not have been like a safe partner, things like that.
Yeah.
Wow,
I think there's
I
also
don't
an
know what
element
to
of
talk
we
about. The
understand that there's not necessarily a good relationship there, but at least once.
mm-hmm.
I feel like a relationship with Trunchbull would be a mistake, but I could see hooking up, like having that one really toxic person that you're like, I would never, but
I can fix her.
maybe. Yeah.
I can fix her. That's what it comes down to. I can fix.
Yeah, I think that that's what's going on here because we're not saying necessarily that there would be any chance of a like relationship necessarily, but
Mm-hmm.
maybe.
Would you seen with them?
Yeah. I mean, probably not for most of these. I would probably advise
Can
against
you
it,
imagine
but
the
I wouldn't
spanks
judge you.
Trunchbull would leave? The bruises? My God.
I was gonna say, like, I would not recommend it, but I could see why somebody would. But then again, I could say that about a lot of people in the scene to begin with. Like, why would you do that? I mean, I can see it, but like,
Mm-hmm.
why?
Mm-hmm.
What's your next one, Kat?
Oh God. Um. Um.
Can't this
Time.
man
Probably for both of
actually
us to have fun.
ask me to reimburse him for Netflix over the months he's paid?
Did he
Like,
not use it? Like,
he forgot he was paying it, and I forgot he was paying it.
that sounds like a him problem.
He's got to manage his finances. But
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like, why am I still paying this? I'm like, I don't fucking know. Why are you still paying it? I didn't know you were. Well, I haven't been using it. I'm like, no, that sounds like a you issue. I'm not reimbursing you for Netflix, dude. It's not my fault that you didn't use it. I don't know.
you got to be like, I'm
That's
sorry. Did you need mommy to police your finances for?
like, I wasn't paying any attention to what your card was still on, buddy. It's been like over a year. More than that, actually. I forgot he was
Okay.
even paying it.
I have no problem.
I feel like that's not even that controversial.
See, I didn't
Honestly.
think so either. It's him from the Powerpuff Girls. If it's not up there yet, but
Yeah.
I want to
I-
be able to match the sass. I'd get out sassed for sure. I'm pretty sure, and I'm okay with
Yeah.
that. I
Oh,
have
for
a bit
sure.
of a degrade. I can't say it.
You
I gotta
degrade
live.
yourself so much you can't even degrade.
I have that, and I feel like him would fulfill that need.
I feel like it's giving optimal brat energy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, if I was going to put anyone in the Powerpuff Girls universe, it would be Mojo Jojo. But I get him. I get it. Mojo Jojo is just another one of those characters that I could fix.
I could see that.
Mojo
I could see you
Jojo
trying.
was at one point a very good person.
Also,
though.
Yes, he was.
also monster fucker.
And then
Correct.
the professor basically just didn't care for him, and he felt unloved, and he couldn't take it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
All he wanted was love. Poor Mojo Jojo.
Yeah.
I have a potentially controversial one here. I'll put that up there. I'm hoping again that this is recognized by both.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can fix her.
Who can we fix? Let me see. Okay, look, I'm not even mad about this one. Do you have any idea how many memes I have made in this family?
I understand completely.
Look, she's evil, but also relatable. You've ever had that really inept coworker that you're just like, why are they getting these raises when they're literally the worst at their job?
Mhm. And having to deal with Kronk messing up some of the smallest things.
Look, she literally just hired
Messing
a
up
personal
everything.
himbo.
Yeah,
She doesn't
no,
have personal
100%.
himbo. She hired a personal himbo, which I think, honestly, in her position, fair.
No, it's relatable and understandable. But like, I mean, I relate very heavily to Kronk. I'm not gonna lie. But like,
Kronk is just her sub, okay?
he's just a gentle man.
Just a little baby.
But she's just stressed out. That's really what it comes down to. She's just constantly stressed out. If she had a partner that was giving her some, she wouldn't be so stressed out.
Guys, she's not actually 90. She's just stressed.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
I think this is my most controversial one on my list. I think.
I called you out for Bug's Life, and I didn't realize I was right.
We're right back to.
It was
I saw this on her list, and when you said we're gonna jump to something else, and I said, yeah, jumping is a great segue too. This is what I was referencing.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
Hopper, not healthy whatsoever.
Not even remotely, but like I can kind of see it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't relate, but I can kind of see where you're coming from here.
Would I prefer fan art human Hopper? Probably. I'm not into that. But actions. I don't know. Villains, it's not healthy. But I like a lot of villains. They're a lot cooler.
Yeah. But like you're also into King, so like yeah.
It makes sense.
Does it? Because you hate grasshoppers.
I do. I absolutely hate real life grasshoppers. I didn't know they could fly until I bought my house, and it terrified me dealing with them in my backyard completely.
Yeah. I could tell you guys a story about the time that one of my bosses, when I worked at one of the places I did when I was union president, who we were complaining, or I said that, yeah, none of my staff is going to go around and pull trash tonight because there's too many cockroaches. Like the cockroaches are in the trash bag. Like, nobody's going to pull the trash if there's that many cockroaches. If you don't have an exterminator come up, nobody's going to do this because they'd left trash out over the long weekend. So the boss was like, well, I'm just going to go do it myself. And next thing you know, you hear this bitch running through the hall screaming because he didn't know they could fly.
Yeah, no.
It was the funniest shit I'd ever seen. And the thing is, we all knew this was going to happen because we knew they could fly. And this was a giant area. It was the office area. It's a 2-story, and there's a giant atrium in the center. So we're all in the second story watching, and then we see him scream and go running, and we all waited for the show because we knew they would eventually fly and chase him, and they did.
Oh yeah, and people don't even realize like how innocuous roaches and grasshoppers up here are in the Northeast too. We get the easy ones. We get the tiny ones. All right. You go down south, or especially you go to fucking Hawaii, bro.
No,
the
ones where I worked were like palmetto bug size, like big.
Yeah, no, I mean the ones in Hawaii are like bigger than your palm. They're a different species.
That's
They're
what I mean. These were not native to the region I live in. And from what I hear, they came in through shipments of what the company worked with, which, if you know, you know. Yeah, they were big. And the running joke was they had their 50-year pins because they'd been working there longer than many of us had ever even been in the building. It's like, you didn't fuck with them because they were big enough they would fuck your life up. There were so many stories about people. One of the things that we did is we would give you a roll of duct tape when you were onboarded to duct tape all the holes in your locker shut because they could get in.
Yeah.
And then there was another thing where if you were wearing one of their like overall sets, the coveralls, they always told you, do not walk around with the legs loose. Make sure you stuff them into your socks or your boots. And people would ask why. There were many stories of people stripping off their coveralls and streaking through the building because a cockroach crawled up the leg.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those cockroaches made you their bitch every time.
I had a friend who was stationed in Hawaii for a while in the military, and that was such a, you'd walk out of your house at like 1 a.m. in the middle of the night, and if you shined a light in like the grass, they would just scuttle away.
Yep.
And you would just see the grass bending and waving because just like swarms of them. Literal swarms.
I was in a downtown area during Pokemon Go. This was contemporary to the band story, mind you. If you know, you know. I would be riding my bike downtown by myself or with friends, and honestly, like I shouldn't have been riding my bike downtown, but I absolutely was. And there was a running joke that if you stopped your bike and waited a second, the ground would move because it was so full of cockroaches.
Yep.
So, real late at night, cockroaches everywhere.
Anyway, I think we got time for one more, so I'll throw my last one in there. And I
feel like we haven't even covered half the list Kat posted.
That's okay.
You sure you don't want to call your office more? I cannot get behind this.
Speed run and just name them.
Well, of course you went through speed right when he posted from Cars.
You got to get that cussy.
The cussy, yeah. I feel like...
do I got to explain that one at all, really?
I really don't think I could justify anything you would say at this point.
Good, objectively hot car, okay?
Correct.
Okay, who the fuck is Aunt Fanny, though? I'm very confused.
It's from Robots. Oh, hold on. I'll find a picture.
Okay, the other one I can see, the Ryuk. Okay, yeah, fine, fair. That's fair. Like, that's like half the guys in the scene. Let's be real. Okay, Death from Puss in Boots 2 on there. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that argument. I'm just reading through your list right now.
I shared Aunt Annie's picture from Robots.
And I showed
that. Honestly, I'm gonna out myself. I've never seen Robots.
It's okay. Will hasn't either. I had it on the other day. Robots, Robin Williams is in it. It is a really good movie. It's kind of like once you start watching it, you already kind of know how it ends type movie. But it's a good all around movie. The animation it's fun.
Okay, yeah, I haven't seen it before, but I believe you.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go see it eventually, but not today.
It's free on YouTube if you got YouTube Red. But yeah, see other ones if I'm.
We could always save them to do another Hear Me Out at some point.
I feel like it wouldn't be a bad idea to do like another Hear Me Out. I feel like we could probably, the more we shit talk about things, I feel like we'll probably expand the list.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. But in general, what are we wanting to do for next time?
It's a good question.
Ooh, it's a good question. I am honestly completely blank. We could talk about kink and holidays.
That would be fun.
Kink and holidays?
Yeah, I feel like it's something we talk about in the scene sometimes. Like ways to actually associate kink into holidays and like do holiday themed kink events and things like that. Because I post about that on my page out of necessity because like I have to do holiday stuff. And I feel like it's things that you don't necessarily think about.
It's a lot of couples also try like kink on holiday specific things, like new
True.
time
Like
couples and stuff.
yeah, like how to like make things a little different around the holidays.
Mhm.
We can also talk about really unhinged gear that we find that's holiday themed.
Yes.
I feel
I
like
would
that would be
love that.
Oh
fun
my god.
because I found some really unhinged holiday gear that I absolutely adore.
I'm sure there's candy cane dildos out there somewhere.
Oh, glass ones, yes.
Oh, I know for a fact there are.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
I feel like that's it.
What if
Yeah,
there's a garden
that's
gnome
fun.
dildo out
And I mean, Halloween is, I feel like, a really big holiday too for it.
Yeah.
And I'm
Between
not.
But like,
Monster Fuckers, Primal, you
I
got a
don't. Do
lot
I
of
have to?
big.
Do I have to mention the wave of people sexualizing Ghostface?
Oh, Mass
look,
Kinks. Mass
look.
Kinks, major.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you expected.
Gotta talk about the Santa Kinks.
Ho ho ho! She told me
Look,
earlier that when my beard turns totally white, she's gonna start calling me Santa, and I
Mm.
told her it's got to be Mr. Claus.
yeah, I could see somebody having that kink too. Not that I'm not disappointed, but
I
yeah.
don't know. You pause to think about it. I think that person might be you.
No, I had a whole like brain fart moment, and then I had this horrible mental image, and I didn't like it. But it was Santa Claus in leather, and I was like, no.
Mm.
But then I remembered how many people are into the Target Santa Claus this year.
Target Santa Claus?
Yeah, yeah. Look up Target Santa Claus because people have been like into it, into it.
I think we'll leave off there, and I hope you guys
Hold
enjoyed.
on.
Oh,
I'm gonna
no.
post it in sidebar
Oh my
for you.
goodness.
Oh my god.
I found it.
You see what I mean?
I do.
I feel
That's-
like Will be into it. Target Santa Claus. People are losing their shit.
He's just a well-groomed Santa.
Will's thinking about it.
Eh.
I argue that people that are into Santa for real also into Colonel Sanders. Hot take.
Look, I have a friend. Oh my god, I can't say this. I'm not gonna out myself or them, but like yeah, there's a theme with Colonel Sanders.
I think not gonna lie, if you stuck glasses on that man, I think I'm gonna kind of look like him when I get older.
I'm okay with this.
Why is somebody thirst trapping Colonel Sanders?
He has a dating sim. What do you mean? Why?
Okay, that's fair.
This isn't anything new.
you weren't aware of this?
What?
He has a whole ass
did not know
dating
this.
sim game. Apparently, it's really good. A lot of people love the Colonel Sanders dating.
I'm here for kinky Colonel Sanders. I'll add him to my list real quick.
I think it's on Steam.
I think
The
so.
Colonel Sanders dating sim. I'm pretty sure it is.
I've not known this, but it makes me a lot happier to know this.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I may have just had to explain to my ex that I'm not going to back pay him for all of the Netflix, but at least I got to laugh at kinky Colonel Sanders.
I'm here to support
wrong
you in
with
ways you didn't know you needed.
This is something I didn't know I needed, but like it's definitely worth knowing. I feel like this is going to be a recurrent theme too. We're going to reference the Colonel.
Yeah, the game's called I Love You, Colonel Sanders. A finger-licking good dating simulator.
Yep. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, it tracks.
I'm surprised you didn't know.
No, this is one of those things that I should know, and I'm surprised I didn't.
You have to look it up. Yeah, apparently, it's really good.
Oh, she just posted the screenshot.
Yep.
Magnificent.
I'll look up gameplay later.
Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed tonight's episode. We will be back again in 2 weeks, where we'll be talking about kink in holidays, or holidays in kink. I don't know, whichever way around you prefer it. Hope you guys have a good one. Bye bye.
All right. Bye.